Good evening and welcome to Clymer Stadium here in Columbus Grove, Ohio, where tonight WSN has the Northwest Conference matchup that will present a champion for this conference in the 2023 season. The Bluffton Pirates, 9-0 on the season, 7-0 in conference play. They are here to play the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. They are also 7-2 and undefeated in conference play. And we will have this matchup for you momentarily. But first of all, our pregame brought to you tonight by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's pregame Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area, serving Lima for over 100 years. We are proud to call this our home. Mark Stein, Evan Skillett are here. Evan, it's a huge matchup, obviously. This several years ago, about 2000? Maybe they started playing this the last game of the season. Been some great matchups. This one's got a lot of everything on the line tonight. Yeah, I could not be more excited for this game, Mark. This atmosphere reminds me of, like you referenced, the good old days. Some of my fondest football memories were the late 90s, the early 2000s, when it seemed like the NWC championship came down to these two teams every single year. In fact, from 1995 to 2005, 9 out of the 10 NWC championships went to one of these two teams, and 3 of those years they shared a piece of the title with each other. It's been all Grove lately. They've won 14 of the last 18 matchups with Bluffton, but this Pirates team is built differently, and I'm excited to see how this one shakes out. Well, Evan, let's talk about the Pirates and talk about their keys. First of all, they average 41.8 points per game. They give up just a microscopic 3.1 points per game, 7 shutouts in a row. How about keys to the game for the Pirates tonight? Well, first for them, it's going to be to win the line of scrimmage. The Pirates give the ball to the NWC's leading rusher, Landon Worcester, over 17 times a game, and he averages 8 yards per carry and 138 yards per game. This is a big Pirate offensive line. It's done its job through 9 games, but they haven't seen a defense quite like this Columbus Grove team that only gives up 88 yards per game on the ground. So those big boys from Bluffton, they'll need to have their best game of the year if they're going to come out on top. The second one's keep everything inside. Columbus Grove's a dangerous rushing team as well, but this Pirates defense has stymied opposing rushers all year, holding opponents to under 70 rushing yards per game. So in order to keep that up tonight, they'll need to maintain the edge and keep the NWC's second leading rusher, Trenton Barraza, between the tackles and eat things up inside. And then lastly, the Pirates have to manage their emotions. There's quite a bit of pressure on this Bluffton team. Their school hasn't won an NWC title since 2005. They haven't given up a single point in NWC play this season. They're playing on the road against their arch rival. Every seat's full. They're standing 4 rows deep along the fence. Every media outlet zeroed in on this game. So they need to take things one play at a time. They need to remember what they've done to get here. They need to execute, play with pride, and play with a chip on their shoulder. Let's talk about the Columbus Grove Bulldogs then. They average 36.8 points per game. They give up 14, and they started out a little slow this season, but undefeated in conference play. How about the keys for the Bulldogs tonight? Well, a big key for them is to win the turnover battle. Bluffton's a very efficient offense. They can run a lot of time off the clock each possession. If you cough up the ball even once against this Pirate team, it may be another 6 to 10 minutes of game time before your offense sees the ball again. So with that in mind, it's very important that Columbus Grove limit those giveaways and make full use of their time with the ball. Second, it's score early. I've mentioned it already. This Bluffton team hasn't given up a single point in NWC play this year, which is an absolutely staggering stat. So with that in mind, it would be huge for the Bulldogs to get on the board early and put some pressure on a team that's not used to playing from behind. And then lastly, Grove needs to lean on their big game experience, right? The Bulldogs have won 4 of the last 5 NWC championships. They've made some deep playoff runs in that time. They'll know what it's like to play and win big games. So Bluffton doesn't have just a lack of big game experience. The Pirates have only finished a season with a winning record once since 2016. So the Bulldogs need to manage their emotions and deal with this electric atmosphere by remembering they've been here before. Thank you very much for your pregame analysis, Evan. It's Columbus Grove, it's Bluffton, it's for the NWC Championship. Our pregame has been brought to you tonight by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. Championship game coming up right after this. You're watching high school football on WOSN. We're back at Columbus Grove, Clymer Stadium with the NWC Championship matchup. Bluffton Pirates and the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. Mark Shine, Evan Skillett here with you. We're going to put up some starting lineups so you can get a chance to match some names and numbers together. You know what I like about that quarterback for Bluffton? You know, Garrett Bogart.
What's that?
Well, in the program, it doesn't say quarterback. It says athlete.
That's right.
And that's a very good description of his skills at the quarterback position.
No doubt. He's the third leading passer in the NWC, completing 72% of his passes, but this is a running team. He's only thrown 65 passes, but 15 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a staggering number. He's also carried the ball 40 times, 317 yards, 7 touchdowns. This is a team that does a lot in the backfield, and he's a big part of that.
Well, we'll also be hitting on the running back, number 27, Landon Worcester, and he's had 1,247 yards in the first 9 games and 18 scores, averaging 2 touchdowns a game.
Yeah, 8 yards per carry for him, 138 yards per game. Like you said, 18 touchdowns. But listen, this offensive line for Bluffton is big, they are mean, and they are great, and he will give credit to those guys as well, for sure.
Let's put the Bulldog line up. You can take a look at some of their people, too. Been very solid lately. Look on the defensive side, number 57, Landon Achboody, has 87 tackles this year, including 7 in the backfield. And his buddy Kyle Latrop, who is number 62, has 12 TFLs this year on the season. So they've been really good defensively as well.
Yeah, no question. 4 sacks to go along with that for Lathrop, and really looking forward to seeing how this Columbus Grove defense matches up with this Bluffton offense that, like we said, has scored a lot of points this year, 41.8 points per game. They've only given up 3. It's going to be a good matchup, man. These two teams, they don't like each other. They're going to hit. It's going to be a bumpy and bruisey ride.
Here's something a little bit interesting in today's world. Columbus Grove won the toss and took the ball. I think that shows the importance of getting on the board early for them, and they will take the ball. They'll also have a bit of a breeze at their back. It's not as stiff as it was earlier today. It's 53 at game time. It's currently dry, and hopefully it will stay that way till we get to about 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight before more of this stuff comes in.
Kyle Dazzle does the kicking for Bluffton. He's a soccer player by trade, so one of those guys that definitely can put a boot into the ball. A couple guys back to return for Columbus Grove. Here we go, NWC Championship.
Kickoff heads towards the end zone, and he stepped in the back of the end zone. No, he did not. And back over the 20-yard line where Columbus Grove will begin this possession.
So you talked about the Columbus Grove defense, but offensively, I'll tell you what, they've got 2 guys in that backfield who can definitely put up some big numbers. Landon Best, second best passer in the NWC, 80 for 112 for that's 71% through the air, 1,000 yards, 16 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He's also carried the ball 94 times, but it's Trenton Barraza that does a load for Columbus Grove. 135 carries, just over 1,000 yards rushing, 10 touchdowns, averages 8.1 per carry. We'll see what Bluffton does to try to contain him tonight.
From their own 22-yard line, first play is Barraza. He's going to go off right side and maybe get a couple. Barraza, 6'2", 175-pound junior. And the official scoreboard says he carries it to the 23, so we'll give him a yard on first down.
Good job by Bluffton's defensive line, just riding to the left, making sure to stay with that play. They filled their gaps, didn't let Barraza find any space.
Barraza again. This time, actually it was Best kept it, didn't he? Faked the ball, got up to about the 28-yard line. Landon Best rushed for 398 yards and 9 scores this year. And we're facing our first third down as we get the football on the 28-yard line. Got to get to the 32 for a first down.
Bluffton gets a sideline warning there, but a nice little read option as Best keeps the ball, goes around the outside.
Leave them alone. They're excited. Let them hop around the sideline, okay?
That's nice and loud out there as well.
I know.
People are four rows deep standing on the fence tonight. Big third down coming up.
Yeah, what have we got?
The play clock has gone off.
Well, it did, didn't it?
On one side. Actually, the play clock never even started.
The one to our left is functioning. The one to our right does not appear to be. And our head official tonight, and that would be Scott Army, taking a look at it. Our premier sponsor tonight for Columbus Grove Bulldogs is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com and see how we can help you.
So what will happen here if they can't get the – they're just going to call a timeout here and see if they can get it to work. But if only one works, then they'll end up turning both off, and the referees will just keep that time.
We're going to send it to a break while they fix this. Our Timeout Tonight is sponsored by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Timeout when we take care of the clock. You're watching high school football on WOSN. We're back at Columbus Grove Climber Stadium. We've got the clock situation taken care of, and the Columbus Grove Bulldogs facing 3rd and 4 from their 28-yard line. And in best. Fake a pitch, going to look deep. He's got a guy out here, well defended, and making a break back to the football was number 6, Zach Reynolds, the leading rusher leg receiver on this team. He was defended well by Brody Anderson, and it's going to fall incomplete.
It's a great job by Anderson there, getting his head turned around and seeing the ball. A lot of times what you see on a ball that's underthrown, the receiver tries to come back. The defensive back hasn't turned his head, and he ends up with a pass interference call, but a good job there making sure to avoid contact and just knocking it away.
So Columbus Grove will be a 3 and out. He'll be their first punt will end this possession. Going to hit, take a good bounce if you're a Columbus Grove Bulldog, and is going to roll dead inside the 35-yard line, where Bluffton will take over at 10:46.
I think we'll get a heavy dose of Landon Worcester tonight. Again, first overall in the NWC in rushing yards, 1,247. That's good for 138 yards per game, but this Pirate team has a lot of athletes around them. They'll run some stuff to the outside, do some swing passes, get their athletes out into space behind this big offensive line.
Worcester wears number 27. His quarterback, Garrett Bogart, wears number 8. And he will take this opening snap. There, Worcester goes off right tackle, and he's going to pick up 5 on first down.
Nice quick hitter. You take that on first down. The offensive line created that hole off tackle. They blitzed from the outside to Columbus Grove, but the ball went to that 6 hole and went good for about 5.
2nd and 5 as the play comes in from the sideline, and Garrett Bogart will set up in the backfield again with Landon Worcester. Bogart turns. Looks like the same play. Got him in the backfield, though, this time. In there in a hurry was Landon Moody.
It's a good read from Moody right there as he just went right through that gap. Not enough Pirate helmets to block him. He just read that play, too. It wasn't a blitz. He just got quickly into the backfield to drop him for a loss.
Couple of yard loss back to the 37. They need to get to the 44, so we're looking at 3rd and 7 here.
Good look at Andy Coles over there on the sideline.
Trips to the left for Garrett Bogart. And he will roll that way. Pressure comes, and they got him in the backfield.
You didn't see the guy coming from the backside. Nice move out there. We talked about him early on in the game. That's 67, Leighton Blakemeyer, making a nice move around the tackle. And when Bogart tried to come back and plant his foot in the ground, he just slipped and went down.
Ball goes back to the 27-yard line, so it's a 10-yard loss. And it looks like the Bluffton Pirates are going to go 3 and out.
For the Pirates, number 81, Gabe Meza.
Meza in to punt. Barraza back to return.
Good punt. Barraza going to track it down over near the sideline and goes up the sideline. Got a little bit of room. Barraza into positive territory and gets knocked out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Good return.
And you have to contain on that right there. Number 21, Gavin Bogart, just kind of broke down but left the entire outside open. He needs to force him back inside toward his defense. As soon as a speedy guy like Barraza gets that sideline, he's going to get up in a hurry. Good field position for Columbus Grove to start this drive.
Got a good block to get that one started. They're going to start on the 39-yard line of Columbus Grove, of the Bluffton Pirates.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
This defense, which has not given up a score since week 2, will be challenged right here.
That was a game against Pandora Gilboa, whom beat Columbus Grove in week 1 this season.
Here's Landon Best alone in the backfield. Barraza goes in motion, and Best will keep. He goes off the right side. Landon Best with a good run.
Landon Best with the first down.
Huge push from the right side of that offensive line. Look how far back they pushed the Bluffton defensive line. My goodness. Fantastic job creating a hole. Looking for a number right there. That's big 71 with the lead block. Ethan Johnson, 6'5", 330 pounds.
Citizens National Bank is our first down sponsor this evening. Picked up 12 to the 27. Barraza behind him, going to take a pitch. Barraza right side, cuts it back inside and dives inside the 25-yard line.
Takes it inside the Pirate 25.
Picks up a couple on first down as Noah Bricker came in. See him slide into the backfield and trip Barraza up before the rest of his team could get there to bring him down.
4-yard line.
Columbus Grove relying heavily on that right side, running behind that big body.
Barraza will set up behind Best. Fake a pitch to the left, and Best tries to go up the middle, and not any room for him to run that time.
Landon Best keeps the ball. No gain.
I think this is a read option here as well. Best reading the outside, didn't see anything for his guy Barraza, so tries to get up the middle, but a good job by the Pirate defensive line holding their ground and bringing him down for no gain.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 from the 25-yard line. Best has completed 71% of his passes this year and has thrown just 1 interception. He's got trips to his left. 2 receivers to his right. Here's Best, quick pass out, caught on the far side and cruising to the first down. He's going to be short, I believe. I'm trying to see who the catch was made by. It looks like it was made by Zach Reynolds.
They gave him a lot of space on the outside right there.
It's going to be short. Here they go in a hurry from the 18. They need to get to the 17, and here's the pile push. Bluffton says he didn't make it. Let's see what the officials decide.
They say that is a first down. Interesting play here before that ball was snapped. It looked like Best was going to call a different play. As he was walking up toward the center, the snap came, and he just fell forward for that extra yard he needed.
Our first down sponsor tonight is, if I can find it on my read sheet, Citizens National Bank. Pitch, Barraza is going left, and he might have got to the 15.
Takes it to the Pirate 15.
It's a good job right there by Carson Cruzy coming in and filling that gap and bringing Barraza down as they try to run it left, which is a different look than we've seen most of this evening so far.
From just outside the 15-yard line, we'll give him 1 on first down. This will be the 7th play of the drive. Barraza sets up behind Best. Receivers go 2 by 2. Best keeps this time and gets inside the 15, but not much more.
Gavin Bogart on the far side that time, bringing him down. You see a little sportsmanship there as they help each other up. These guys are competitors, but a good job. You see Bogart kind of stand up and look in the defensive backfield. Doesn't try to over-pursue right there, just waits on Best to get to him and drops him for just a short gain. Now a 3rd and long for Columbus Grove.
Veerhoff is their field goal kicker. Should that become an issue here? Best to throw. Looks over the middle, throws. Knocked away in the end zone. Had to wait a moment to see what the call was going to be.
Look at this coverage from Cruzy in the end zone as he jumps just in front, just at the right time. The timing here is unbelievable as Cruzy knocks it away, and 4th down coming up. Veerhoff will come out and attempt this field goal from about 31 yards out.
He is a 2 for 3 on the season. This will be from the 32-yard line. Ball's down, kick is up, and it is no good. He missed it to the left.
So the Pirates still have not given up a point. It looked like that ball was good. It had plenty of leg, just misses it a bit to the left, and the Pirates will take over. The shutout streak still alive with 5:09 to go in the first quarter.
So the Pirates hold after giving up a good punt return and putting the Columbus Grove offense in a good position. Got a couple of first downs and then held, and will turn it over on the 20-yard line. Well, they will begin their second drive. Bogart. And then Worcester in the backfield. Man in motion. Fake the sweep. Here's a pass over the middle. And almost picked off. He was trying to squeeze it into Hayden Dirth, and it will fall incomplete.
He had a man bearing down on him there as well, not really able to step into that throw like he would have liked, and floats it over the top. And that was a dangerous one. Columbus Grove's defensive backfield did a nice job sagging back, and it really was triple coverage by the time that ball got there.
Grant Eversole was the closest person to it. He was wearing a gray uniform. 2nd and 10. Jet sweep coming around the end, trying to turn back in to Griffin Stackhouse. Good pickup for Griffin.
And that's one of those athletes from Bluffton that they try to get to the outside. Really nice job by the right tackle right there, Daniel Fredericks, sealing off the defensive end, turning those hips to keep him inside and allowing Stackhouse to get some movement outside.
Picked up 5. It's 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver right. And resetting on the other side of the formation is Dirth. Blitz got a screen set up. Dirth catches it, but the Grove Bulldogs are waiting on it.
An interesting play there. They just try the tight end screen as Dirth hits a man, then tries to get the pass over the middle, but the entire Columbus Grove defensive line read that and were able to come back and bring him down for 4th and short. And I would imagine a punting situation here as Meza runs onto the field.
Second punt for them. Raza goes deep again. The breeze is almost stopped if you look at the flag in the south end zone here, so not much of a factor. Play clock running down, and they dig it off. Here's the punt, and Barraza is going to come up and field it at his own 40. And we'll take it over the 45 to about the 47.
The Bulldog 47-yard
Much better job that time by Gavin Bogart, sealing the outside. Like we said last time, he let Barraza get the outside. This time he forced him in for a shorter return.
Here's our NWC standings heading into tonight. You look at Lipsick and Crestview, they are playing tonight as well. Those 2 losses those 2 teams have are to Bluffton and Columbus Grove.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs in their own.
Our presenting sponsor tonight for Bluffton is the Union Bank. Union Bank is committed to you.
Just a quick note, the score is not 17-7, it still is 0-0. Malfunction.
Here's Barraza, got loose, and he's still pushing the pile forward as he gets into positive territory.
Takes it into Pirate territory.
Nice pickup by Barraza, nice simple run there to the outside. And he went out of bounds a little bit shorter than I thought, so it'll end up being 2nd down 2.
Picked up 8 to the 45-yard line. I want to thank our instant replay tonight. It's being sponsored by Strategic Financial Resources, helping create your financial prosperity. 2nd and a long 2. Barraza again. No, best kept at that time, and a little trouble at the mesh point, Evan.
Yeah, it's Brody Summers coming from the outside. And yeah, like you said, a little bit of trouble there with the transfer as Best pulled it back in, and Summers right there to bring him down.
2:26 to go, opening quarter. No score yet in this NWC championship matchup. You see Brady Basinger giving some instructions where he wants to line up in the slot. Here's Barraza, and nowhere to go. He ran right into Worcester. He's the leading tackler in the conference, isn't he?
He is, and he's fantastic right there. Just sniffs this play out. He sees it coming to the outside, and he almost went into the 2 gap, but instead bounced to the outside where he knew Barraza would be, filled that gap, brought him down for no gain, and a punting situation here for Columbus Grove. But Bluffton should be careful. This isn't a bad spot for Columbus Grove to think about a fake.
Would you say you're having a pretty good year if you lead the conference in rushing and in tackles?
You would have to think.
You're having a pretty good year,
That's
aren't
a workhorse, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Here's the punt. That's a good punt. fair catch called for and received by Braden Jordan.
Punt takes it down to the Pirate 10-yard line.
So field positions early on has favored the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, but the score still remains scoreless. And we have 1:29 to go here in our opening quarter.
The Pirates haven't gone deep yet. It'll be interesting to see if they try a little play action to go over the top. I've seen a couple times the Columbus Grove linebackers, Akmoody in particular, kind of step forward as soon as the runner got the ball. So they might have a play action pass set up over the top. We'll see if they try one here on this drive.
The safety's deep in the middle of the field. And in motion's Bricker. And Worcester is going to get up over the 10 to about the 15.
A good first down pickup there. And again, a nice block by Fredericks, stealing out his man. That was Akmoody trying to fill the gap, but Fredericks right there to create the hole.
Give him 6. Second down. Here's Bogart. Takes the snap, hands off again, runs off the right side again. Not as much success, and a little short of the first down.
Good containment from Columbus Grove that time. Akmoody taking a step to his left, forcing Worcester back inside, right into the teeth of the defense. Short gain, and a big third down here for the Pirates. 35 seconds to go, first quarter.
They do need to run a play. Comes a play coming in from the sideline with Griffin Stackhouse. Two receivers to the left. Handoff. Did Worcester get to the first down marker?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's going to be really close, isn't it? Let's see what the mark is. It is. Pirate first down. He got to the 20. And there's 8 seconds left in the quarter. That may well bring this quarter to an end. And we will flip the field. Actually, the clock just now started. Let's see if they want to run a play. And the answer is nope. We're going to bring quarter number 1 to an end. We're scoreless after 1 from Clymer Stadium. You're watching high school football on WLSN. We're back at Clymer Stadium here in Columbus Grove. Our first down sponsor tonight is Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com. Well, Evan, we also have a scoreboard sponsor tonight. We've been able to see in the corner there, Webb Insurance Agency, and right now it says zeros.
Yeah, absolutely, and not surprising. These two defenses are fantastic. We've seen only a couple first downs in this game. It's been hard-nosed. They had to fight for that last first down as well.
And in motion, jet sweep action trying to get to the edge is Gavin Bogart. Gavin's got room to go. Gavin up the sideline. Gavin Bogart gets knocked out of bounds through midfield by Grant Eversole. Big pickup on first down.
So Worcester can definitely run, but look at this lead block right here. He gets up the gap. There's a flag that comes out, but Worcester comes right here, makes that big block right there for Bogart to get upfield, but a flag did come in after the play.
Well, the first down was going to be at the 50. Citizens National Bank, first down. Sideline penalty. I'm not sure what that call would have been. Good collision at the sideline here. That was legal. And we're going to not mark him back. So it's a dead ball foul that will take the football all the way back to their 35-yard line, where it will be first down.
Yeah, and I was looking at the replay, so I didn't exactly see what happened there. Pirate fans not happy about it, but that flag came in pretty high up in the air, so an emphatic toss by the referee. First down nonetheless, though, and a little momentum going the Pirates' way, maybe stunted by that flag. We'll see.
But it's first and 10. Fake the sweep. Worcester gets the football.
We had rain for most of today and really most of this week, so this grass will definitely be slippery, and you can see Worcester right there as he tried to cut up. A big chunk of grass came out of the ground and fell forward for 2, but I think he could have gone for more had he had his footing.
2nd and 8. Early second quarter. And we got a flag. What's this one going to be? Offside. Will it go against Columbus Grove?
Not sure what happened there. It looked like maybe someone was lined up in the neutral zone because no one moved. That flag came out right away.
Had to be so. Anyway, that's going to make this a much more manageable situation. Need to get to the 45-yard line. The football is now on to the 42, and it's 2nd down. These two teams were very rarely penalized this season, both at the top of the NWC in that particular category. Man in motion, jet sweep action, trying to get to the edge is Griffin Stackhouse.
And a flag on that one as well in the backfield. Get a look at it here, see if we can see a hold. That time Fredericks grabbing the back of his man, Isaiah Klinger. Oh, sorry, that was 65 on the other side, Levi Burkholder.
10-yard penalty. And that will go from the line of scrimmage, correct? That's our new rule this year?
Yep, penalty in the backfield. Ball goes back from the line of scrimmage.
10 yards from the previous spot.
So it'll be 2nd down still, but we'll take the football back to the 32-yard line.
Getting a little sloppy, a couple flags here on this drive.
32-yard line.
Teams trading penalties.
Comes Gavin Bogart in from the sideline with the play call. Two receivers will go to the left of Garrett Bogart. Hand off. And nowhere to go. Number 27 got smothered up that time.
That's a good job on the left side of the defensive line this time. These guys just standing straight up, and once again,
Connor Douglas in there, big number 75 looked like. That was Colton Sumney, excuse me, 75.
31-yard line.
Ethan Johnson in there as well. Tough guy to move on that defensive line. So a 3rd and 14, a passing situation for the Pirates.
Lost a yard to the 31. It is the 3rd down. Trips right. Here's Bogart to throw. Looks over the middle. He's got a man open. I think he found Gavin Bogart. Is that? Yes, it was Gavin Bogart. Complete to number 21. And that's going to be a 1st down. Big pickup.
It's a great job by the offensive line, just creating a pocket and giving Bogart a ton of time to find his twin brother Gavin.
18-yard pickup and the Citizens National Bank 1st down from the 49-yard line. Worcester bounces it outside. This time, Barraza gets him in the backfield.
Yeah, Barraza just squeezed right through there. They kind of ran a power set with 2 wings on the right side. Plenty of guys there to block, but Barraza, as quick and as little as he is, able to sneak through and make the tackle in the backfield.
You know, you're exactly right. When we look at a 6'2", 175-pound junior and call him small.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
a lot of big guys
it shows
out there.
how well he moves and it just looks so deceptive in that area. 2 receivers right, single receiver left on 2nd down. Jet sweep action, Griffin Stackhouse, and he's going to get to midfield and maybe over.
Hand off to Griffin Stackhouse. Tackled by Rader.
Right there you can see Worcester try to make that block on the outside. Stackhouse cut inside right toward the man that got chipped inside. So still a good gain for Bluffton, 3rd and 8, maybe 3rd and 7.
Positive side of the field, the first time that the Bluffton Pirates have crossed midfield in the football game. Now they're looking at 3rd and about 8. They're going to flop Dearth over the other side of the formation. Bogart to throw, out pattern. What a leaping catch out there by Griffin Stackhouse.
That's going to be close to the 1st down. I think they're going to be short.
And decision time for the Bluffton Pirates. As the football is on the 42.
No, that's a great spot. The fans over here are booing, but they'll see on the replay a nice job by our crew getting that one. That ball came down exactly where it's spotted. So a good spot, a 4th and short, and it'll be interesting to see what the Pirates decide to do.
What appears to be a field position game so far. They have the intent. Looks like maybe they're going to punt it away as they bring in Meza, and we're going to get a timeout. This will be a Metzger Financial Services timeout. Brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Our instant replays are brought to you by Strategic Financial Resources, helping create your financial prosperity. And here is that last pass play. Evan?
So the ball spotted at the 42-yard line right now. We're going to get a look here at where Griffin Stackhouse falls with the ball. So you see on the far side, he makes the grab, but the ball comes down right at that 42. They maybe could give him the 41.5, but it still wouldn't be enough for the first down. So again, got to give credit to the officials there for being right on it. Good job by the crew here on that replay.
Good job, Ken, getting that picture up for us in the replay too. Here's Meza to punt. And that he does. And it's going to roll and take a really good hop for the Bluffton Pirates. It's the field position game, Evan. They just flipped the field the way they wanted to.
That's a great job by Meza right there. Just a nice low kick. No one back to return for Columbus Grove, trying to make sure Bluffton didn't do anything tricky, and so that ball could roll, and it rolls right to the 4-yard line. Great job by him, and now the Grove offense comes out. They haven't been able to move the ball too efficiently yet. They did have a field goal try that went wide left. We'll see what happens here.
That was on the 10th play of a drive. Bluffton just had a 10-play drive that ended up in a punt. The football is going to start on about the 4-yard line.
From their own 5-yard line.
Certainly not a place you want to make a mistake with the football. Best, hands off, Barraza. And he might have got to the 5, maybe.
That's Worcester once again getting in there, finding that hole, making that tackle. Just a really solid job reading that play, not over pursuing, not trying to go too quickly, just being right where he needed to be.
From the 5-yard line, 2nd and 9. Bulldogs backed up. Here's Best, hands off. And Barraza gets over the 10-yard line to about the 11. They need to get to the 14 for a first down. So this is going to be a crucial 3rd down for the Bulldogs to maintain possession of the football.
Great pull right there by Kyle Lather, coming from the left side, coming right through the hole, sealing out the outside for a nice hole and a nice pickup. 3rd and short.
Need a long 2. Best is going to roll out. Quick pass out, and he overshoots his target. Tried to roll left and throw with his right arm and missed his target.
Had a little space. That ball was a bit low, so he might not have been able to roll out quite as quickly as he wanted to. Not able to set his feet on that throw, floats it over the target.
He had Reynolds out there. Reynolds has 29 catches and 4 touchdowns this year, but not that time. Bluffton does what they wanted to do, and that is hold and force a punt, and they're going to get the ball on the plus side of the field if they catch the ball in the air here. Snaps low and just gets it away, and not a very good punt. He got rushed with the low snap, and Bluffton's going to get really good field position.
Nothing more nerve-wracking for a punter than a low snap in the end zone when you're not quite sure how quickly guys are coming.
See where we're going to put the football down.
So that ended up not being the worst punt.
Correct.
I saw what you saw. It
yes.
looked like he shanked it off the right side of his foot, but it ends up bouncing and going out of bounds at the 43. So based on what we saw, that's a relatively good punt.
Exactly. I would give credit to the punter there because I thought that ball was headed out of bounds and he kept it in bounds. He got a good hop, but still really good field position for the Pirates. Garrett Bogart comes a man in motion. Jet sweep action. Gavin Bogart trying to turn it up and nowhere to go.
Great job by the left side of the defensive line, just sticking with the play. Again, we keep talking about not over pursuing, right? Not getting into the backfield and getting lost, but just keeping everything in front of you right there. Everyone just kind of shuffled to their left, making sure that Bogart stayed in front of them. He had nowhere to go and ultimately brought down for a very short gain.
They move the sideline marker a half a yard perhaps, but still not much in the way of a gain on that possession. And here comes second down and a long 9. Comes Bogart in motion again. They fake it this time to him. Worcester goes off the right side of formation, gets inside the 40 to about the 37. That'll be a pickup of 5. And
oof. How about the pancakes on
How
the
about
right
that?
side
Look
right
at
there?
that.
Marco Iden coming in and making a huge block on the right side. Looked like Brody Summers in there as well.
we'll thank our instant replay sponsor tonight, Strategic Financial Resources. Nobody's been inside the red zone tonight. Our red zone sponsor is Springfield Fireworks. Touchdown sponsors Dale's Concrete. We got nothing to show for it so far. Third down. Bogart rolls, throws, and got a man over, almost picked off. He overshot him. He tried to find Durth coming across the field, overthrew him, goes incomplete. We'll go to fourth down.
Another nice block from Worcester. And just a little levels play. They had guy at 10 yards out, 15 yards out, 20 yards out. He tries to get the middle man, Durth, just overthrows. And you're right, it looked like it might have been picked off, but they keep the offense on the field this time for 4th and 5. Might try a hard count here, get a little closer.
What they do, they go trips right. Garrett Bogart will take the snap and roll right. Going to throw back. He's got Durth over here. He's got Mesa over here, and incomplete. Right there.
Oh, flag at the end of the play.
Yes, we are. Watch the end of this play. The pass will fall incomplete.
There is the flag on the field.
And there's the hit. Help make it go incomplete. And then we're going to get a little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see how the officials sort this out. Our head official tonight is Scott Army.
That was Lathrop that came in there at the end. And that's one of those plays where you see a guy with the football, it's 4th down, you want to make sure you make a stop.
Let's see what this is all about. And we're going to explain something to both coaches. And dead ball foul.
Dead ball.
So it will be Columbus Grove ball.
Will be.
It was after the play, 15 yards, first down.
You are correct. Because it was a dead ball situation, the ball will flip over and go back to Columbus Grove.
So it'll still be first down and 10.
Evans,
You'll get
take
another
a look at this again.
Yeah, get another look here, and they just try to run a little pass back, tight end screen over to Meza. And so once that ball hits the turf, the play's over. It becomes a turnover on downs, and then Columbus Grove comes in for the penalty. So it's minus 15 yards from where the spot would have been, and it's first down. So get a good look at the RoboCam.
Citizens National Bank first down, and you can see where the football is at. Looks like it's on the 24-yard line with 4:24 to go. Grove has all their timeouts remaining. Best hands back to Barraza, nowhere to go this time. In the backfield, looks like Brody Summers.
Summers back there in a hurry. That play took a little bit to develop. The snap was low, so Best had a hard time getting it up into the chest of Barraza, which allowed Summers enough time to get in the backfield. So a big loss there makes it 2nd and 16.
Back to the 19-yard line, so it looks like a loss of 5. Trips will go to the right. Best keeps it himself. And he's thrown to the ground, and we're going to get a flag.
That's It's going to be a 15-yard variety as well. You can't toss a guy like that. Trying to bring him down. I actually think he had his face mask. Yeah, he had a handful of face mask right there. Pirate defense doing a nice job getting into the backfield, but certainly inadvertent. But a penalty nonetheless.
Take a look at Scott Army, see what his call is.
Face mask. Bluffton. 15 yards.
That would be a 15-yard and a first down. Citizens National Bank sponsoring our first down this evening.
Remains second down.
Scoreboard sponsored by Webb Insurance. That Webb Insurance Agency serving Lima and Allen County for more than 100 years with offices in downtown Lima and in Bluffton. And still has zeros on it right now as we take the football to the 33-yard line.
So even with the penalty yards, it's still second down.
It is. Quick out. That'll be complete, and that'll be a first down.
Pass complete to Zach Reynolds. It'll be a Bulldog first down.
Nice block out there.
Yep.
On Dearth. Dearth was trying to close in on Reynolds. But a nice block by the wide receiver. That's number 7 out there. Brady Basinger with the block to get Reynolds enough for the first down.
Picked up 5 to the 38 and a first down. Trips right. 2 receivers left for Best. Quarterback draw, looking for someplace to run. Spins away from the first guy and then will be corralled and tackled by Daniel Fredericks.
A lot of low snaps here from Columbus Grove, not allowing Best enough time to get his head up and find space. Nice little spin there to get a few extra yards.
Scoreboard says he got 4, and we'll go with that. Trips right again. Under 3 to go here in the half. Barraza left side, big hole. Barraza over midfield and inside the 45-yard line of the Pirates.
Best run of the evening for Barraza right there. Plenty of space for him to run through. He had Akhmoudi running up that gap too. Gets into the second level, good tackle by the safety, but not before a big pickup and a big first down.
It's a 15-yard pickup. Barraza again off the left side. Pushes the pile inside the 40. To the 39, we'll give him 4. Evan, you think this is a big possession for Columbus Grove since Bluffton gets the football first in half number 2?
Yeah, no question. They need to put something on the board here.
Here's Best off the left side. Best gets down close to the 35-yard line before he's thrown back.
Bluffton with 2 timeouts, Columbus Grove with 2 as well. Actually, Columbus Grove, do they have all 3 left?
Yeah, they do. Bluffton burned 1 at 7:28. I think Grove has all theirs remaining. Football to the 37-yard line. It's like 3rd and about 4.
Clock continues to tick, no timeout taken. I imagine if they get a first down here, they might consider a timeout.
Barraza to the right hip. Here comes man in motion. Barraza back to the left on a counter action. He dives inside the 35-yard line.
And that'll be a Bulldog first down.
It's enough for the first down.
It is.
Another counter there, trying to get Bluffton to bite going left, and just enough space for Barraza to get that first. A minute and a half to go. Clock starts to tick.
Well, they would love to score and kill the rest of this half and not give Bluffton a chance. But most importantly, with 80 seconds to go to get on the board.
Empty backfield this time. Probably see Barraza go in motion.
Fake it to him. There's a pass deep over the middle, and got a flag coming in. I think Reynolds made the catch anyway. Shielded off the defender with his body. Let's take a look, Evan.
Yeah, you're right, he shields off the defender. He still makes that catch with a man draped on his back. That was, like you said, Brody Anderson trying to get a hand in there, but a huge catch from Reynolds. How about the pass from Best as well?
About that. We're inside the red zone. Our red zone sponsor tonight is Springfield Fireworks in Bluffton, your one-stop shop for the largest selection of fireworks and novelty items. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 8. Looking to see where the football got put down at, Evan. Looks like on the 11, perhaps. No, they're not on to 11 yet. Still look at the flag on the field, that's why.
Yeah, they told the chains to go back to where they were.
Yeah.
some of the referees realized he caught the football, so they could decline the penalty for the yards.
And the football will be set down at
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the
15.
Pirate 15-yard line.
All right. Not that sorted.
18-yard pickup, still 64 seconds to go. Barraza on the right hip of Landon Best. Clock runs. Best hands off. Barraza left end. Darts inside and to the end zone. Trenton Barraza.
15-yard touchdown run.
A nice patient run from Barraza. He waited a second, then saw that the outside was open, so he put his foot in the ground, got up there in a hurry, made one guy miss, and got into the end zone. The first NWC points scored against Bluffton comes with 52 seconds left in the half on a big run from Barraza.
Our touchdown sponsor tonight is Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential and commercial needs for concrete. And it is with 52 seconds to go. PAT is good, and we're going to go to break. 52 seconds remaining in half. Grove on the board first. It's 7-0 Bulldogs. You're watching high school football on WOSN. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs go 76 yards in 9 plays. They took 3:32 off the clock with a 15-yard touchdown run by Trenton Barraza, and they are on the board first here at Clymer Stadium.
Big touchdown there. You talked about it. Columbus Grove get some points before the half. Bluffton will get the ball at halftime, but hey, 2 timeouts left for the Pirates. We'll see if they try to go over the top and answer this score in that 52 seconds.
There's our kickoff coming. Line drives it into the hands of Noah Bricker. And Bricker will be up near the 30-yard line. Let's see what Coach chooses to do.
Where they'll take over 1st and 10.
Ball at the 39. You certainly don't want to do anything silly because you're clearly not out of this game. 29, excuse me.
Our premier sponsor tonight for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com and see how we can help you. It is on the 29-yard line. Evan?
2 safeties deep for Columbus Grove. Don't want anything over the top.
Yep. There's a look from Bogart. Throws it out and it's caught. He found number 11, Braden Jordan.
Clock will stop momentarily with the first down as the chains move. You get a look at the replay right here. And he just kind of floats that ball out.
We're going to get a Metzger Financial Services timeout by the Bluffton Pirates.
Timeout.
Our timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. That is their second timeout here with just 37 seconds remaining in the half. Picked up about 11 to the 40, Evan.
Yeah, and that was Braden Jordan with the catch, 3rd leading receiver in the NWC.
Our presenting sponsor tonight for the Bluffton Pirates is the Union Bank. Union Bank is committed to you. And Evan, we appreciate all of our sponsors helping us get this on the air to you. Playoff football coming up next week. We're already into playoff volleyball. And if you'd like to get your business on the air, you can call TV44 WOSN and we'll hook you up with some sponsorship opportunities.
From their own 41-yard line.
From the 41-yard line. 1 timeout remaining now for the Pirates. Here's Bogart to throw again, a little pressure, and he's going to go down in the backfield.
And he's sacked in the backfield.
That'll put the nail in the coffin in the half. Bogart brought down. Just didn't have anywhere to pass it, had a little bit of time, but ultimately had to try to get out of the pocket.
Back to the 35-yard line. They do not need to run a play should they choose to let this half come to an end.
Looks like that's exactly what they will do here.
And it has been what we expected. Hard-hitting football game, defensive-oriented. But after the first 24 minutes of action, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs will take a 7-0 lead to the break. You're watching high school football, WOSN. We're back at Clymer Stadium. It's halftime, 7-0 in favor of the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. Our Bluffton presenting sponsor this evening is the Union Bank. Union Bank is committed to you. And our premier sponsor this evening for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Mark Shine, Evan Skilder. Evan, we saw the Columbus Grove Bulldogs score late in the half. It's Bluffton's ball to start half number 2. Your thoughts as we head into the second half here?
Both of these teams are doing what they do best. They run between the tackles. They mix a little bit in outside. They've tried a couple passes, but ultimately this game is exactly what we expected it to be. Hard-nosed, physical, in the trenches type football. And so it'll be interesting to see if either of these teams make a change or any adjustments, because really I don't know if there's a whole lot differently they can do other than just put a drive together and get into the end zone.
It is a special night here at Columbus Grove. They have been honoring the 2003 state championship team and its 20-year anniversary. And Coach Jerry Cooper stopped up to say hi to us at halftime. Always enjoyed talking to Coop, and congratulations to that team. And got 27 members of that particular team back this evening for the celebration, and congratulations to them. The wind has picked up some, Evan, and it's kind of a swirling thing right now as you look at the flag, so we'll see how that affects us in the second half. Bluffton will get the football first. Grove won the toss tonight and took the ball in the opening half, and so it will go 0-2. The Bluffton Pirates here in half number 2. And we are ready for the third 12 minutes of action. Kickoff is headed deep into the arms of Griffin Stackhouse on the run. Stackhouse up the side and cuts back. More yardage for him. He's going to get up near field. Really nice run back to start the half for Bluffton.
Yeah, Bearhoff, the kicker, in there on the tackle, but it's always dangerous when a guy can catch the ball on the run and get up the sideline. He had a full head of steam as he's able to get around the first tackler. That was Kyle Hopkins. And then a nice job just putting his shoulder down, getting a few extra yards as Bearhoff was there for the tackle. So good field position for the Pirates, who ran the ball a lot in the first half. But the story of the half, Worcester only 19 rushing yards unofficially in that half. So really not the numbers he's accustomed to putting up, averaging 138 per game.
Near midfield, here's Worcester behind the quarterback. He's going to get the handoff and pushes the pile and then some. He's going to get a 10-yard pickup on first down.
That's big right there. He came out on a mission, just sees a small hole. Had to make one guy miss, a nice little step to his left to get past the guy, and then just like you said, shoulder down, runs over a bunch of tacklers on his way to a first down.
Our first down sponsor tonight is the Citizens National Bank, and on the opening play of half number 2, Bluffton scores or strikes for a first down. Bogart will turn, handoff, and again, making the first guy miss and getting inside the 40 is Worcester.
Yeah, he does a nice job. I mean, he could get through the hole nice and quick, or he can have a nice little patient run right there, just kind of waited on the right side for something to open up, then put his head down and got through the hole for a nice little pickup on first down.
3-yard pickup. It is 2nd and 7. Garrett Bogart is the quarterback. This will be Stackhouse in motion, and he will get the football in jet sweep action. Grove strings it out a bit, then they get him down at about the 37 or 8-yard line.
Yeah, I think Bluffton's going to have to mix in those outside plays like that jet sweep, like the sweeps right there. You know, Worcester needs some space inside to get up the field, so the more they can spread out this defense, the better. And right there, they didn't pick up a ton, but they still made the defense think a little bit about the outside, and they can't quite commit the numbers in the box that they would like.
And it is 3rd and 4, probably in 4-down territory, I'm guessing, although they did pin him back with the punt a couple of times in the opening half. Worcester looking for a place to run, makes the first guy miss and dives inside the 35-yard line. He's going to be short.
Decision time for Coach Richards. Worcester tried to get to the left side, nothing there, so he had to bounce it back to the right. Ends up being 4th down 2.
Let's see what they choose to do with it. They said that in the first half they punted a couple times and pinned Grove back. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks like they're going to go for it.
I'd be surprised if they did much other than run up the middle, trying to find a gap.
Try to find that 200-pound running back and see what he does behind the big offensive line. Bogart's going to roll, pass, and it's low and will fall incomplete. He was trying to find Braden Jordan, and the ball will fall incomplete. Grove will hold on the opening possession of the third quarter.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. They tried to catch the defense sleeping, but they did a nice job making sure they sealed the outside. A little pass rush made that pass a little bit tougher to get out, and it was low, and here we go. Columbus Grove now taking over.
And they do have the wind behind them right now, if that makes a difference here in the quarter. It's down to about 50 degrees also, so things starting to really cool off here at halftime. Here's Barraza. He has the only touchdown of the game, and he will power over the 40.
Yeah, nice quick run there. Nice job opening up the inside by the offensive line. Barraza thinking about going off tackle right. Saw the hole open up in the middle, so just put a foot down, picked up 6.
Good pick up on first down to get just over the 40-yard line. 2nd and 4.
Remember, this is a battle of the 2 leading rushers in the NWC. Worcester first, Barraza second, but right now it's Barraza getting the better of the Pirate defense.
Here's Barraza in motion. Best keeps it, makes the first guy miss, but actually does pick up a couple yards. We got a flag, comes in late.
There is a flag on the field.
And there's a face mask against the defense.
And that penalty will create a first down, if that is the call. I think it's an accurate assessment. You can see the Bluffton Pirates marching backwards, and so we're going to get another Citizens National Bank first down. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com. It's a 5-yard penalty.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
And we'll take it to the 47-yard line.
Tough one right there. Gives up the first down. Would have been 3rd and about 3 or 4.
Barraza will set up behind Landon Best. And we'll take a handoff. Skips, oh, look out, Best, he's loose. He is so quick. His ability to find a hole and dart, Evan.
Yeah, he's a tremendous athlete right there. Had to bounce it out to the outside, then finds the space, makes one guy miss, a nice little shimmy shake, fakes outside, comes back in, and another first down for the Bulldogs. They're moving the ball nicely right now.
To the 38-yard line. You see a nice block on the kick out by Brady Basinger that time too. Barraza again, this time off left tackle, spin move, another spin, and inside the 30 he goes.
And another first down. They are opening things up in the middle for him. That's a little trap right there. Bo Bernesser coming up, making a nice block on a defensive lineman. Everyone doing their job right now for Columbus Grove. Excellent execution, excuse me.
Just under 1,100 yards coming into tonight's action, and he is carrying the mail on this drive. And does so again, bounces it wide this time. Room off the right end, and eventually gets knocked down short of the 20.
That time bounces to the outside, so we've seen him run left, we've seen him run right, inside, outside. Right now they're doing it all, and the Pirates have not been able to find an answer. A nice 7-yard pickup that time.
To the 21-yard line. 2nd down. And did he get him to jump?
Sure did. That's what
movement.
happens when a team's moving the ball effectively. A lot of times you want to get a head start, and the hard count comes out. You give up 5 free ones and another first down.
5-yard penalty.
Citizens National Bank. First down to the 16-yard line. Boy, going up 2 scores here would be huge for the Columbus Grove.
From the Bulldogs from the Pirates 16-yard line.
Barraza will set up behind Best. Take this handoff off the left side. Met head on at about the 10-yard line.
With the run on the play, takes it inside the Pirates.
He's just hitting the hole so hard right now. The Pirates don't have a chance to even see where he's going. As soon as there's a little bit of space, he gets into that second level. Picks up 6 on that one.
Just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Best to keeper this time, and he will fall forward.
Landon Best with the run on the play.
3rd down now. Nice stop by the Pirates, but a big down coming up.
Jerry Cooper was up here at halftime, said Blaine Mag carried the ball 350 times his senior year.
That's incredible. 43 carries in the semifinal, 45 carries in the final.
Coach said no big deal, the ball's not heavy. That's what he told Blaine. All right, that's going to get a penalty. This time is going to go against Columbus Grove.
And you talk about that 2003 team. That's right in the midst of that Bluffton-Columbus Grove rivalry that we talked about from 95 to 2005. Bluffton lost that year 33-14, came back the next year, won 26-7. And just, again, some really great matchups between these two teams. And tonight, kind of a renewal of that rivalry as both these teams vying for an NWC title.
Well, that'll push it to third down. Best alone in the backfield. And wants to run off the right side, and they're going to get him. Tackle in the backfield. Guess who? Landon Worcester.
Right there, Worcester on the left side recognizes Best wants to run, and so he doesn't waste any time sprinting to the left and bringing him down. So 4th and 5, we've already seen the kicker miss one field goal from about just 31 yards. This would be about a 30-yarder, maybe a little bit inside of that, so they're going to keep the offense on the field.
So they are from the 11-yard line. They need about 5, maybe a long 5. Best pass is blocked, tipped away by Summers. Brody Summers, 6'2", 205, got up and knocked it down. It'll fall incomplete, and Bluffton holds.
Great job by the Pirate defense. They found a little space to get into the backfield, and Summers knew he wasn't going to get there, put those arms up. Perfect timing and a big, big stop for the Pirates. Columbus Grove knocking on the door of a 2-score lead. Bluffton gets it back.
Our instant replay tonight are sponsored by Strategic Financial Resources, helping create your financial prosperity. So they hold, do the Pirates, and will take over on the 11. Thanks a little bit to that penalty in there, and then a nice defensive play. Trips right, single receiver left. Worcester in the backfield, and Bogart rolls. He's got plenty of room to roll and run, and going to get up near the 20. I think it's going to be just short of a first down. It's Garrett Bogart with that carry from his quarterback position.
Yeah, looking in nothing there. Good job by the defensive secondary. Columbus Grove's played with 2 safeties deep all night. Bluffton looking deep that time, but really nowhere to go. So a nice job pulling it down, running for 9 to bring up a second and very manageable. Could be setting up a play action pass here. Safety's a little bit tighter.
Jet sweep handoff. Making the cut inside. That's
Gavin Bogart with the first down.
Gavin Bogart. Wait till he unpiled to see which one had the football, but it was Gavin, and he will pick up a first down.
Those white uniforms getting more and more brown as the night progresses. I'll tell you whose jersey's pretty clean, though, is Garrett Bogart in the backfield. Offensive line's done a nice job protecting him tonight.
2 receivers to the right, single left. Man in motion, Stackhouse. And he will take it on the jet sweep. A lot of room to run, turn the Jets on, and saving tackle right there.
And again, Bluffton going to the outside, finding some success out there. Good job by the left side of the offensive line, as well as Worcester getting upfield and throwing a couple blocks. Stackhouse has some speed. We've talked about these athletes and how if they get into space, they can get upfield in a hurry. A couple nice plays from Bluffton utilizing that athleticism, and now they've got themselves in good position.
19-yard pickup, saving tackle by Landon Houston. Comes Bogart in motion again. Sweep the other way. Got a flag behind this one as he gets knocked down right around the 45-yard line.
1-yard run on the game.
Pirates have just hurt themselves tonight with those penalty flags. This time a hold in the backfield. So another 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
These two teams were at the top of the Northwest Conference in fewest penalties. Had a couple of crucial ones go against each team here this evening. Going to mark this one back 10. And that will take it to the 34-yard line. 3:45 to go here in the third.
20 for the Pirates.
Our scoreboard tonight is sponsored by Webb Insurance Agency, serving Lima and Allen County for more than 100 years with offices in downtown Lima and in Bluffton. Garrett Bogart showing blitz. Here they come. And Bogart keeps, and they got him blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, and he went to hand the ball on one side. His runner was on the other one, and three defensive backs, or three defenders, excuse me, were in the backfield before he had a chance to do anything. Ending up bringing him down is big 67 Leighton Lankemeyer.
You could see him coming that time. They had it set. That's back to the 30, so another negative play.
24 for the Pirates from
They
their own
need to get
30-yard line.
to the 46 of Columbus Grove for a first down, so it's third and about 24. Three receivers left. Single receiver, Durf to the bottom of your screen. There's Bogart, and to get him in the backfield again. Another TFL to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, and everyone on the left side of the offensive line came in, and a guy blitzed from the outside. That was 16, Luke Groach, and he was unblocked, so it forced Bogart out of the pocket, and he didn't have anywhere to run, so this third and very, very long. Safeties will be deep for Columbus Grove.
Third and 26 according to the scoreboard. Now it becomes trips right as Worcester goes out into a receiver's position. There's Bogart to look, throw, deep ball. Durf is over there, but he overthrows him.
Oh, a penalty comes out, or a flag, excuse me. Dropped at the 45-yard line. I have no idea what this could be.
Let's see what we're.
Oh, it's against Columbus Grove.
It is. There you can see the pass. And let's see what the penalty ends up becoming.
Trenton Barraza turned in a little extracurricular afterward, looking at the Bluffton bench, signaling incomplete. So he's going to get called for the personal foul and a free first down for the Pirates.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike. Number 3 of the defense. 15 yards. Fourth down.
Oh, so it's still fourth down. I thought it might be an automatic.
Yep. The dead ball penalty takes it up to the 43, though, which certainly does help the punting situation, though, Evan, to add that 15 yards on there. And that will bring in Gabe Meza to punt again, averaging 38.4 in first 9 football games. And deep is Barraza.
So 4th and 11.
And there's a punt. Kick that one away from Barraza.
Well, he tried pretty hard to keep it away, but it ends up only being a net of about, 12, 13, 15 yards?
They're still marking it up. Here we go to about the 43-yard line, so good field position. Grove started this second half with their possession on their own 34. This one will start on the 43-yard line. We have not had many touchdowns this night. Our touchdowns are sponsored by Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. And we appreciate their support this evening. And Columbus Grove, with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the quarter, would like to rack up another one. Barraza, nope, fumble, it's loose. There's a mesh point problem.
Yeah, and you know that read option.
Back, yep.
That read option, you'll see that sometimes when a guy waits a little bit too long to pull it out. Barraza wanted the football, Best wanted the football, and ultimately ends up on the turf, but they end up getting a positive yard out of it.
Best the sophomore, Barraza the junior. Just a bit of a mesh point problem. Got the ball to the 45-yard line, however, picked up a yard. Here's quick out, and it's low. And it's kind of, thought it was incomplete. Had to wait for the official to make the call. And we'll go to third down. I think maybe the football might be a little bit wet from being in the grass, Evan. I know we try to trade it out often, but that pass did not come out of Best's hands like it typically does.
No, we've seen both quarterbacks kind of throw some ducks tonight, so I would imagine that is certainly playing a factor.
3rd and 9. Bulldogs. Flag.
Flag on the field.
What do we got? They got the Bulldogs. Let's see what the call is.
False start, 5-yard penalty, so we'll do a 3rd and 14 instead of 3rd and 9.
Back to the 40-yard line it goes.
Result of the penalty makes it 3rd and 14 for the Bulldogs.
They haven't been in the red zone much tonight either. Our red zone sponsor tonight is Springfield Fireworks in Bluffton. Your one stop for the largest selection of fireworks and novelty items. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 8.
Now the referee's stopping the clock, and
There's no
Going to make Worcester come out of the game.
that's a big one.
Yeah.
He's the leading tackler on this squad.
See these flexing his right arm, but it doesn't look like an injury situation. Do you have a cut of some type, perhaps?
Yeah, he's got some blood, so they'll
Yeah, that's
run
right.
this
There
without
we
him.
go. Barraza, left tackle, makes the first guy miss and gets a few extra yards when they're well short of the first down.
With the carry on the play, takes it to the Bulldog 47-yard line.
Gets up to the 47-yard line.
And you know, Hayden Dirth doesn't make the tackle right there, but I really like what he does. He gets locked up. That's number 17 on your screen. Gets locked up by the offensive lineman, but doesn't let Barraza get to the outside. He shuffles the foot to the right to make sure Barraza has to come back into the defense. It's exactly what you teach a guy. You know what? You might not make the tackle, but you can still be a big part of the play.
Dylan Mertz to punt.
Another flag.
Yes, we do.
Another false start.
False start. Back it up to punt again.
Dead ball. False start, number 1 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Hopkins getting a little anxious to get down and make a play defensively, so go back to the 42-yard line. And that allows Braden Jordan to creep a little closer as he receives the punt right around his own 20. At least that's where he's stationed right now. Here's Mertz to punt.
And another false start.
Yes, again.
Penalty on the field.
And our official here, Scott Army, going to meet with his crew a little bit and figure out what's going on.
He just looked over at Coach Richards and said 17, but I'm not sure exactly what he meant by that. Hayden Dirth wears number 17.
If,
He might be faking the count.
yeah, something going on that's caused this motion penalty type situation. First down sponsor tonight has been Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com.
Dead ball. False start.
They're going to back them up. So another penalty will take it back to the 37 this time. And now Coach Schaefer's getting an explanation on his side of the field, what's going on. And
I wish we could get one as well.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what we're looking at. But either way, 2 penalties in a row.
we're looking at a high snap. Mertz pulls it down and gets his punt away. Going to hit and take a bit of a Bulldog roll. And Bluffton will take over with 26 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. And Columbus Grove clinging to that 7-0 lead.
So the Pirates started to find some success on the last drive, getting the ball to the outside, mixing in some of those inside runs. A few penalties got in the way and backed them up and put them in a 3rd and well, forever, right?
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
back in the parking lot at the high school. So, you know, they can put together a nice drive here as long as they can stay out of their own way.
Trips left. Bogart, quick pass out. The guy in space, is that Worcester?
It was, well,
No,
it's
it's not.
Bogart with the
Bogart,
catch,
yeah.
Worcester with the block.
Thank you.
Tackled by Lathrop.
2, and I couldn't figure out it was a 1 or a 7.
Another nice play to the outside, just quick, trying to get those athletes in space.
4-yard pickup. And that will bring quarter number 3 to an end. Columbus Grove with a second quarter touchdown. Nothing in the third for either team. We'll go to the fourth. Columbus Grove up 7-0. You're watching high school football on WOSN. To the fourth quarter we go. Bluffton trailing by 7 on their own 35-yard line as we begin the final 12 minutes. Go showing blitz, and here they come. Worcester runs away from it and takes a head-on tackle at about the 39 and falls forward to the 40.
Nice hard run, brings up third and very short. They blitzed up the middle that time,
yes,
and the play was designed to go to the outside, so well drawn up by Bluffton.
I would call that a serious collision right there at about the 39, 40-yard line. And we are at 3rd and 1. Garrett Bogart. Landon Worcester beside him. Stackhouse in motion. Sweep action. Cuts inside. First down and more. Up the sideline he goes before he gets knocked out of bounds. Big run for Griffin Stackhouse.
And that is not a play I'd expect on 3rd and short. Going to the outside. I really like that one from Bluffton. Kind of catching everyone off guard, getting Stackhouse, the speedster, into space and into Grove territory. Go the Pirates.
Yeah, he must have stepped out of bounds well before that collision occurred on the sideline because they're bringing it back to the 46-yard line of the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. Still a big first down run of 14 yards. Fake. Worcester wants to go off the right side, bounces it outside before he gets knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field.
Yeah, and he slipped on that play in the backfield and was still able to find some space on the outside.
Gets 5 to the 41, make it 2nd and 5.
For the Pirates from the Bulldog 41-yard line.
Two receivers to the right, single receiver left. Worcester on the hip. Comes Bogart in motion. He gets the ball in a jet sweep. Cuts it inside. He's got room to run and tripped up. Big run that time for Gavin Bogart.
And once again, look at the hit from Worcester right here. He's looking for somebody to put a shoulder into, and he's going to hit right before you get to see the camera, but he pushes number 6, Zach Reynolds, out of the play. Propels Bogart ahead for many yards. So that's a guy, Landon Worcester, first in the NWC in rushing yards, but he's happy to put a shoulder down and throw a block.
Led his teammate to an 11-yard pickup right there on the first down. Run the sweep the other way. This is Stackhouse, and this time they're ready to play for. He got through to the first guy. How about that? Ran through the first tackle. Thought they had him in the backfield for a moment.
At some point, I imagine Bluffton's going to pull that ball out and try to throw a pass back to the other side. That entire defense is starting to bite and run to the side of the sweep, excuse me. So they might open up something down the opposite sideline.
2-yard pickup to the 28. Eachus brings the play in from the sideline this time. And now he will go to the left side of the formation and 2 receivers to the right. Motion, fake it that time. Here's a pass over the middle. It's got Durf in the middle of the field. Makes the first guy miss. Durf up the sideline to the end zone.
And it is a touchdown. One referee looked like he was going to call it short, but they call it in. So a big touchdown for the Pirates as they do finally pull the ball out as they fake the sweep. Dirk with the catch, and that's a big body with a lot of athleticism, making a couple guys miss.
Touchdown sponsor tonight, Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping, Lipstick for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. PAT to tie it up. That brings in, let me see, Calvazel, the PAT guy, 52 of 54 on the season. Here's a big one. And the kick is good, and we're tied at 7. 3:54 to go in the NWC Championship game. The Pirates tied up. You're watching high school football on WOSN. We're back at Columbus Grove, Clymer Stadium. The Bluffton Pirates are on the board, and Evan, you called it. Pull it out and throw the ball downfield.
Yeah, and they're playing so well right now, executing those sweeps to the outside. They're just going over and over and over again to the wide side of the field, and then finally throwing over the middle. And Hayden Dirk is a fantastic athlete. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. He does a lot for this team that doesn't necessarily result in big numbers, but that time, finding the end zone, big touchdown for the Pirates.
He has 2 touchdown catches before this evening, 17 catches, 316 yards in our first 9 football games. That is touchdown number 3 for the 6'3", 200-pounder. And we are seated on the Bluffton side, and that has ignited this fan base over here. There's the kickoff, and it is headed, and does it get to the end zone? Yeah, they got to the end zone. How about that? Reynolds waited, hoping it would get out of bounds. It didn't. And stuck into the corner of the end zone. Instead of being at the 35, they'll get it at the 20.
So now Columbus Grove, a big chance to respond as you get a good look at the replay right there. But they're a team that's run the ball very efficiently, and so they could march down the field, take a lot of time off this clock, and either punch it in or get a field goal with very little time left. So we'll see what happens here, but the Pirates definitely need to get a stop quickly.
Just under 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Tied at 7 now. There's Barraza off left tackle. And he's going to pick up 6.
Barraza takes it out to the 25-yard line for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 5 for Columbus Grove.
It's the 2 leading rushers in the NWC helping each other out.
Barraza
a little slow.
Yeah, grabbed a hamstring there, didn't he? Boy, good camera work, and they're going to take him out. They brought in the number 44. That is Josh Gannon. He's got 450 yards rushing and 5 scores this year. 5'7", 175. And he gets the handoff right there. And we'll get a yard or 2 perhaps.
Big 3rd down coming up as Gannon couldn't find any space on that left side.
3rd and 3 for Columbus Grove from their own 27-yard line.
Certainly mean no offense to Mr. Gannon, but when you go from the second leading rusher in the NWC down to Gannon, you lose a little bit of that athleticism, and right there you could see he couldn't really find the space.
You can see the Columbus Grove Bulldogs looking for a play call right here. The play clock is at 9, and we're going to get a timeout. We're going to get a Metzger Financial Services timeout. Helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Back in a moment. You're watching high school football on WOSN. We're back at Columbus Grove. The Bulldogs facing a 3rd and 3.
Barraza still out of the ball game.
They have gone to 5 wide set. Best keeps Best over the 1st down marker and more. Best up the middle. He's going to get over the 40.
I was wrong. Barraza was in there, went in motion. You can see the defense go with him, a little bit worried. That got Dearth out of the play. And Best was able to jump up the middle.
15-yard pickup to the 42 and a Citizens National Bank 1st down. We thank our Instant Replay people tonight. Strategic Financial Resources, tonight's Instant Replay sponsor, helping create your financial prosperity. Here's Barraza. I don't think his hamstring hurts right now. Look at him go, up the sideline he goes, another 1st down.
Takes it in to the Pirate territory where
he's hurt again, though.
He is.
A little bit slow to get back up. He's going to hit the sideline, but a big 1st down.
17-yard pickup, that it is, to the 41-yard line.
From the Pirate 41-yard line.
He turned the Jets on that time.
He did. He's so good at finding space and just turning the wheels on.
He was slow getting up, and you are correct. That leg has bothered him some. And had to wait a second for the play clock to recycle. Supposed to go to, I guess it went to 25, didn't it? To the 41-yard line of the Pirates. Gannon's in the backfield again. Gannon gets the call. He makes the 1st guy miss. Gannon up the middle. He's going to get a 1st down.
Josh Gannon with a Bulldog
that
1st down.
Columbus Grove offensive line just getting such a nice push. Gannon did make 1 guy miss, but then as soon as he did, had plenty of space in front of him. Good open field tackle right there from Quinn Eachis, but nonetheless, a great pickup. Barraza trots back into the game.
They've gone with runs of 14, 19, and 14 more. 3 consecutive 1st downs, sponsored by Citizens National Bank.
I've gotten that wrong twice in a row. Barraza not back into the game.
Yeah. Josh Gannon is instead, and he will get, nope, we got a flag. False start.
Flag on the field.
Columbus Grove's got caught going early a couple times tonight, twice in a row in the third quarter. This time making first and 15.
It was Ethan Johnson, the right tackle. Boy, talk about offensive lines this evening. 52 is Kylan Mays, 57 Landon Akmoody, 62 Kyle Lathrop, 63 Ty Meyer, 71 Ethan Johnson. And they are doing work right now trying to get the Bulldogs in the end zone. Trips right. Barraza's back in the game. Handoff left side. And he will run into Worcester's hands inside the 30.
A couple of those penalty yards back.
Worcester.
Matter of fact, looks like he gets right back to that original line of scrimmage for 2nd and 10.
He did. And he gets up limping again, and he's going to stay in the game. Trips right. Barraza's on the right hip of Landon Best. Here comes the blitz. Best throws. The throw was almost picked off. He overthrew his receiver. And instead, the ball went off the hands. Was that Bogart? No, it was not Bogart. It's
Carson Cruzy.
Thank you.
Yep. Nice read right there from Cruzy coming back to his right. Almost made a miracle interception, but either way, a 3rd and 10 coming up.
20 seconds on the play clock as the Bulldogs look to the sideline for the call. Single receivers each way.
Pirates favoring that right side.
Here's Best to throw again. Got a screen set up, and they got him. Same guy made the tackle. Cruzy
just had to bounce off the tackler right there. It looked like it could have been holding even as he went back, read the play, came back, and you see there a guy grabbing him from behind, but able to shake that off and bring down the receiver, who was 21 Grant Eversole, and it's a loss of a yard.
It is. Now we're looking at 4th and 11 with under 6 to go in the game. 4 down territory. Barraza will set up on the right hip of Landon Best. Best looks, throws it to the end zone, and got him. Got a man.
Pass complete to Zach Reynolds.
Wide open in the middle of the field.
Right in the middle of the field. To the 1 yard line. I thought he was going to get to the end zone. He did not. Either way, first down, big play.
Look at how much space Reynolds had as there's just a miscommunication from the defense. Reynolds found himself wide open. A good find from Best, but I think you and I probably could have tossed the ball out there for a completion.
Well, I don't know about me.
Maybe
but
you about 10 years ago.
Could, yeah. From the 1 yard line, approaching 5 minutes. Barraza to the end zone.
Back on top go the Bulldogs. A huge drive, a 4th and 11 conversion, and a touchdown right afterward as Barraza right behind that offensive line. A beautiful job blocking. Bo Bernesser getting in there as well, clearing the way. A hole the size of Texas on that touchdown.
80 yards, 10 plays, 4:47 off the clock, and the very important PAT. And it is, splits the upright, does Evan Veerhoff, and it is 14-7 Bulldogs. See if the Pirates can answer. You're watching high school football on WOSN. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs, we're in the red zone. Our red zone sponsor tonight is Springfield Fireworks in Bluffton, your one-stop shop for the largest selection of fireworks and novelty items. Open 7 days a week from 9 to 8, and it was followed up by a touchdown. Our touchdown sponsor this evening is Dale's Concrete, decorative stamping and lipstick for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. Huge 4th down pass completion, Evan.
Yeah, my goodness, and this is a Pirate defense that really hasn't given up too much in terms of passing yardage this season. Just a little miscommunication. They fall asleep in the defensive backfield, and Best makes them pay on that connection to Reynolds. Now the Pirates with some work to do.
5:07 to go and all their timeouts remaining. Here's the kickoff. It's going to head down and end up in the hands of Noah Bricker. Bricker will get up to about the 30.
He
ran into a Bulldog with a serious collision. Is that Geisy? It was, thank you. Geisy, excuse me.
Tackle made by Grant.
So the Pirates will start this drive from the 30-yard line. 5:01, still a lot of time left, especially with how efficiently they moved the ball on the last drive.
That they did. Their last drive went 7 plays, 69 yards, took 2:32 off the clock. Stackhouse in motion. He will get the ball into jet sweep. Seen a lot of that this half, but they're going to get him in the backfield this time. It'll be a big loss.
In the backfield by Blankenmeyer.
All the way back to the 26-yard line, Evan.
Yeah, and Columbus Grove starting to adapt a little bit, making sure they keep everything in front of them.
15 for the
And
Pirates.
a really nice job by Moody getting in the backfield. We called his name a bunch at the beginning of the game. Haven't talked about him much here lately, but that time able to get past his man, be a disruptor in the backfield and drop him for a big loss.
Gabe Meza brings the play in from the sideline, and they're going to go 3 receivers to the left. Look, got a guy open, and here's the pass, and just overshoots him. Tried to find Braden Jordan. It was just a little bit long for him.
3rd and 15.
Yeah, put that ball on the money, but Jordan, I think, just kind of got tied up trying to figure out which way to turn. You see a little pause right there as the ball goes over his head, so a big 3rd down now.
That's a long pass, Evan, from that side of the right hash mark all the way to the left sideline. That's a long way for the ball to be in the air. Just overshot his receiver. And we're looking at 3rd and 15. Stackhouse brings the play in from the sideline.
Be an
Play
interesting
clock.
decision if
Did they get it off? They called timeout. They had to. Couldn't get the play in
Bluffton.
time. Bluffton has to take their first timeout. A Metzger Financial Services timeout. 4:11 to go in the game. You're watching high school football, WSN.
They're first to the half.
We're back at Clymer Stadium with the Metzger Financial Services timeout, and the Bluffton Pirates facing a 3rd and 15. They're taking their first timeout of the half.
And with now just 2 timeouts left, it'll be interesting to see what the decision is if they don't get a first down right here. 4:11 on the clock, you almost have to punt the ball away, but then it's a big defensive possession. Still some work to do.
Rowe brings 4, drops 7 into coverage. Bogart looks, and they're going to get him.
Great job by the defense, the backfield doing a nice job. They've been putting 2 safeties deep right there. Some time for Bogart to pass, but when he has to step up, kind of loses sight downfield, and he's not able to get anything done. And so now the punting unit will come on.
2 negative plays and an incompletion.
And the punt for the Pirates, number 81, Gabe Meza.
They're going to go to the
Back to
punt
return for the
situation.
Bulldogs, Trenton
Gabe
Barraza.
Meza. Barraza's deep at about his own 40-yard line. Here's the punt. And it's going to hit, and Barraza's going to just get away from it. And now it falls on the offense of Columbus Grove with 3:24, or can the Bluffton Pirates get it back? 3:24 to go here in the football game. Just thinking as we look at this, and this is week 10, we've got 6 weeks of playoff football coming up, 5 of which can appear on WOSN, so stay tuned. We're going to meet this evening yet and start looking at playoff action for next week we can bring to you. In the meantime, we've got the NWC Championship to deal with. Barraza will get the football and protect it and go off left side. Barraza's going to get over the 40 and more, and he's going to get a first down.
Barraza takes it for a Bulldog first down to the 45-yard line.
Trenton Barraza with a Citizens National Bank first down. He picked up to the 45, got 12 yards. And And now you can be sure that the Columbus Grove Bulldogs will be very patient.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs from their own
And
45.
Bluffton's going to have to decide when and how to use those 2 timeouts they have remaining. Trips right. Barraza will be in the backfield again with Best. There's Barraza left side again. Getting close to the 50-yard line.
Barraza takes it to
And he
the
stayed in
Bulldogs'
bounds. The clock
49-yard
will
line.
continue to run.
Second 6 for Columbus Grove.
Columbus Grove, Bluffton, both undefeated in conference play this year. The winner will be the outright NWC champion. Allen East won it last year. Grove won the 3 before that. And this will be from the 48-yard line. It's second down and about 6. Trips right again. Play clock at 5. There's the snap. This is Barraza again. First down and more. Barraza. And he will take the football inside the 30-yard line. Big run by Trenton Barraza. Look at the offensive line. See the big pull inside by number 57, Landon Beauty. And then he makes him go, and we get another first down by the Citizens National, sponsored by the Citizens National Bank. And we're going to get a timeout, Pirates. You're watching high school football on WOSN. We're back from Metzger Financial Services timeout. First down, Columbus Grove on the Bluffton 27-yard line. Here's Barraza. He's been working that left side. This time he's got nowhere to go.
Trenton Barraza with no gain on the play.
We're going to get our final timeout. The Bluffton Pirates have used their final timeout with 1:48 to go. Columbus Grove, second and about 12. Barraza on the right hip of Landon Best. And we'll run left again and bull his way inside. Almost to the 20-yard line, as a matter of fact.
21-yard line.
No timeouts left, Pirates. Ball got to the 21-yard line, so that was an 8-yard pickup. And they need about 3 for a first down.
3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs from the Pirates.
Huge play coming up
line.
here. I thank all of our sponsors we've had this evening. And we have a post-game show coming up with the Stolly Hustle Award winner in just a moment. And letting that play clock run down, and they got it to 1, and Columbus Grove calls a timeout with 1:02 remaining.
Timeout.
Let's talk about those sponsors that we have had this evening. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight has been Webb Insurance Agency. Our pregame show and our keys to the game were brought to you tonight by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac. First down sponsor tonight has been Citizens National Bank. Our premier sponsor for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs has been Hawker Drywall, and our presenting sponsor for Bluffton has been the Union Bank. These two replays tonight were brought to you by Strategic Financial Resources. Our timeout sponsor tonight was Metzger Financial Services. Touchdown sponsor tonight was Dale's Concrete, and our red zone sponsor was Springfield Fireworks. We'll have Evan Skilter on the field. He will be doing a post-game interview, and our post-game show will also be choosing our Stolly Hustle Award winner tonight when this one wraps up. 62 seconds remaining in our football game this evening.
Mark, it's a lot colder out here than it is up there in the press box, I'll tell you what.
There's Evan down on the field. 3rd down, looking at a long 3. Barraza pushes the pile forward. Did he get to the first down sticks? It's close, and let's see, we're going to have an official timeout while we look at this one. 56 seconds to go. And Looks like we're going to measure this one
Official
across
timeout
the
on
field. How's the wind, Evan? Has it rained down there, Evan? Is it windy? Is it cold? What are you dealing with tonight?
It's pretty dry, I'll tell you what. It's
Okay, I think Evan cut out on us a minute. We'll try to get that straight as we do
Here we go. It's pretty cold. It is pretty breezy, so I'm glad the field goal won't necessarily be in play here for both kickers' sake. But definitely cold. We'll see. Is it a first? It is. Ball game.
First down. The Columbus Grove Bulldogs behind the running of Trenton Barraza. He has carried the football on every play of this drive. All 6 of them that began on their own 33-yard line with 3:24 to go. We're looking at 56 seconds to go for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs to wrap up an NWC championship. Best. Going to go up under center for this one. Take one snap. That play clock down as far as he can, and there it is.
Mark, this is a team, Bluffton, that has here as of late, and so no matter what happens here, obviously coming out without a victory, without a Northwest Conference title, but what a season these Pirates had. I mean, for a team that hasn't had a winning record.
Okay, well, we lost Evan's mic in the excitement of this as the final 12 seconds runs out of this one. Columbus Grove will take the NWC championship this year. Bluffton will go to 9-1 with a single conference loss. This will be the championship number 16 for Columbus Grove, and they've been on a string of them lately. 2018, 19, 20, 21. Now tacking on the 23 championship as well. They will do so with a 14-7 victory over the Bluffton Pirates. Post-game show, including the Stolly Hustle Award winner, coming up. You're watching high school football on WOSN. We're back at Clymer Stadium, Columbus Grove, where the Bulldogs tonight have taken a 14-7 win over the Bluffton Pirates, NWC champions. We have Evan Skildra on the field with our Stolly Hustle Award winner tonight. That would be Trent Barraza. Go ahead, Evan.
Congratulations, victory, buddy. Tell me a little bit about this atmosphere. It's been a long time since Bluffton's been undefeated coming into a game like this, and a long time since Grove and Bluffton have had one of these games. Talk about this atmosphere.
It is absolutely crazy. I didn't see a single spot in the stands where anybody could sit. If you were late to the game, you were not going to be able to get in. And, you know, for the NWC Championship at Clymer Stadium, it's awesome. You know, I knew everybody from Bluffton was going to be here. The whole town came. And, you know, it's just a great win. It's huge.
No question. Talk about your performance a little bit. I know you got to credit the offensive line, but a fantastic job, especially down the stretch. How about that performance?
Yeah, like you said, I got to credit the offensive line. I don't get past the O-line if there's no blockers, and I thank them every day. But when I do get past the line, they trust me and I trust them. So I just do what I do, and I get to the second level quick, and you know, just make plays. That's what I do. So after a long string of Northwest Conference victories last year, you fell short. What's it mean to get back on top this year? It's huge. After losing last year, that was terrible. We did not expect that at all. We wanted to go 5 straight, and we didn't get it. So this year was even bigger. We got to get back on top quick, and we're back on top, and we're feeling pretty good. All right, buddy. Congratulations. Good luck in the playoffs. All right, keep it rolling.
All right, Trenton Barraza, thank you very much for that. Evan, appreciate your interview work with him. Trenton Barraza had both touchdown runs this evening for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, one from 15, one from 10. And his team will take a 14-7 victory this evening over the Bluffton Pirates. Both of these teams, they're headed to the playoffs. Columbus Grove will go in at 8-2. Bluffton will go in at 9-1, but Columbus Grove will go in as your NWC champion. I want to thank the athletic director here. That would be Mr. Terry Schnipke. I want to thank our crew as well tonight. Ken Richter here in the press box and on the field doing our camera work. Abby Beck and Kurt Aldridge. I want to thank you for watching playoff football coming up on WOSN next weekend, so stay tuned with that, and we'll have lots of games for you coming up over the next 5 weeks. Bluffton will fall to 9-1. Columbus Grove will go to 8-2, but win the NWC championship.